congratulating all my classmates here. I know that between us there's been a lot of hours of reading, writing, procrastinating, complaining, and between us we've probably consumed the coffee supply of a small country. And through the ups and downs, whatever they may mean for you guys, here we are, and this is the milestone of our lives. Kudos. Thank you. I don't know if 10 or 11 years ago, many would have thought that I would have been standing up here in front of you guys today. When I was in middle school, early high school, I began experimenting and partying at a young age, somewhat common amongst my classmates. In my junior year of high school, I dropped out. And it wasn't because I didn't believe that education was valuable, I did. I just couldn't connect it with my life. And that's one of the main things that I've learned here at San Francisco State and being in sociology is when you have something you care about, when what you think about matters, and when the professors give you a voice, your education matters that much more and you're able to be successful. Anyways, back to the story. So I continued hanging out and working. There wasn't much substance in my life and I didn't feel well. I felt lost. And after a couple of years of saying I'd go back to college and put it off, one of my best friend's little sisters, who was 17 at the time, made me an appointment to get my GED and to get back into community college. Without her, I probably would have procrastinated longer and graduated in 2017 or something. I don't know. But she helped me because she believed in me and my potential. I believe that that's something that's probably common amongst every single one of you guys with purple caps sitting here in front of me today. I am the first in my family to be able to graduate college. So I tell you this brief story not because it's exceptional, not in this department, not with all these exceptional fellow graduates and many of the great stories. I tell it in a way because it's representative of my fellow classmates. Many of my friends and classmates have traveled to this major. In this department, I'm a winding, mountainous, and rocky path. It hasn't been easy for a lot of us. My friends Eli, Allison, Stepnitz, and Sheena Tamori, they've both spent as much time in school as I have. Between the three of us, we probably have had about 5 PhDs.
5 what? PhDs.
Diana Garrett, probably one of the smartest people I've ever met. Her first graduation too. She graduated high school early though, she didn't drop out like me. But I think that many of us, I don't think we would change our road that we took to get here. And in fact, according to the encyclopedia that is Facebook, Eli, I believe you said yesterday that you do have no regrets in your educational path. Is that correct? Thank you, Facebook, for teaching me everything. And I hope that none of you guys have had any regrets about your past either, because we're here today and this is a very special moment for all of us. So, although we're receiving diplomas today, and with our names elegantly written across the front, documenting our individual accomplishments, we did not accomplish this as individuals. There's an old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. And recently I've been reflecting on this and using this as my motto when I work as a 5th grade after-school teacher. And I started to realize that you can use this in a lot of other situations. And I think it's applicable to us all here today. I think it takes a village to produce a college graduate. I stand here today not because of the efforts, or I stand here today because of the efforts of many people, and many of those who are in attendance today. My mom, sitting right there. My mom is working 2 jobs currently to support not only my clothing addiction, but my education. My grandma, sitting right next to her, she gave me scholarships without even having to apply. Good way to do it.
Oh shoot, I can't hold the camera straight.
My entire family, 3 of them in attendance today, others that I didn't mention. My best friend Tom is here of 20 years. That's an accomplishment in itself. I promise you, without you, I would not be standing here today. His mother, Sherry, helped watch me as we grew up. We spent a lot of time together. Thank you for this. And also, the professors, who I've been privileged enough to have. The guru research, and really just learning how to be a better teacher. Professor Julio Garcia, probably the nicest person. Professor Hospital, for wearing your heart on your sleeve and showing us that that is okay. The very influential for me, Professor Andriana Clay, who is one of the strongest, smartest people I am.
Oh, I can't remember. There she is.
The chair at McCon, whose door is literally always wide open. I probably walked in there a dozen times when you were doing work and you let me. And the most important, the person who I met first in this department, Professor Claire Sears. In my 300 class in Guard, she was a great representative of what I will learn from this faculty and really took the time to tell us how well we were doing and what our potential could be. And she made me believe in myself more than I believe I ever could without her help. So thank you. But anyways, my classmates, discussions with you guys, I wouldn't have been here without you guys. And it took every single one of you in every single class to greater or lesser degree to get all of us here, not just myself. Moshi, where you at? Right there. And my first semester here, I sat behind him, and this guy was a very eloquent speaker, and he would speak up in global immigration, and I would sit back and I'd be like, man, I really want to speak like that guy. I don't even know if you know who I am. And many of you guys probably have the same experience in your classes. There's a lot of people that you affect and affect you that you don't even realize. That's just one example. Thank you, Moshi. A few other people. Virginia, you're very inspirational. You've been supporting me my entire time here. Thank you so much. Trevan. Rachel, Zachary, and Miller, are you in attendance today? Hi, darling. I love you. Phil, Ivan, Genevieve, thank you guys for all of your support and supporting me in all my endeavors trying to get the student association going. That is some of my village, but I want you guys to recognize all of yours. So right now, we're going to do something a little experimental. We're going to break some grad traditions and norms. Alright? What I want you guys to do, those of you guys that are in attendance here, is try to find your graduate. Try to locate them. They're all down here in the first 5 rows. Hopefully you guys have already done this. Graduates, locate your family, your professors, your classmates, your friends, anybody that is here for you. What I'm going to ask... Too soon. What I'm asking you to do, and I'm going to call you in order of alphabetical order, to stand up, to salute those people who are your village that got you here. Give them a peace sign, give them an air high five, give them a smile, give them anything that you need to do. Alright, so I'm going to call you guys in alphabetical order. And I call the next group, the previous group, please sit down. We got it? Last name, sorry. I apologize. So, those of you with the last names A through F, please stand up. Recognize those people who got you here today. Give them a wave, give them a smile.
Those of you with the last names G through L, stand up and recognize your village.
I am not doing well with this now.
And Ferrari, it's your turn. Go.
Graduates, last name, letters S through Z. Stand up and recognize your village.
Although this was just a small symbolic gesture, I hope that this means something for you in a deeper way. You guys can have these conversations and really honor each other after this is over. Now to get serious for a second. So coming into this university, I thought at this point I would leave with all of the answers, or at least most of them. What I've realized is I'm leaving here with many more questions. And maybe it's the questions that we have that are the most important, because it really does guide us into the future and let us know that there are things that are not finished. There are things that are problematic and things that need to be done. While many of us haven't been given an easy path to a college degree in one way or another, let us remember that there are many people around the world that know nothing of our fortunes, who know nothing what it feels like to sit in these gowns today. And while we work towards more equitable communities and help break down the barriers within our borders, let's not forget that first and foremost, we are people. We're global citizens, and there are more things that unite us than divide us. Thank you to my beautiful and inspirational partner, Virginia Rosales, for standing up with you here today. And so seeing as this is a graduate speech, I feel as though I must end with a quote. Be the change. No, that's too easy. Today you are you. This is truer than true. There is no one alive who is fewer than you. Dr. Seuss.